Good morning, and thank you for choosing NYNJPA Weather as your weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. I'm meteorologist Stephen DiMartino. This morning we have a very wet pattern setting up as a stationary cold front is sitting off the New Jersey coast and basically enhancing moisture that is being pulled in from the Atlantic. We have several interesting features coming together to create this forecast. We have high pressure over the Canadian Maritimes that is pushing down a cool to slightly cold air mass down across the coastal plain, which is basically enhancing our northeasterly wind. That high pressure is starting to give way, and as a result, we're starting to get more and more rain starting to build into the northern mid-Atlantic. We also have several waves of low pressure that is developing along the stationary front, and we have another strong disturbance out to the west over the northern plains that will also become a key player in the forecast for this week. Let's take a look at the water vapor satellite picture because we can see all these players starting to interact with each other. So this is our water vapor satellite picture for this morning. The blue line is the polar jet stream, the green is the subtropical jet stream. And what we have going on here is an upper level low that is cut off over the Tennessee River Valley. Now this upper level low is starting to pull into what we call a negative tilt axis. What that basically means is that the winds at the upper levels are veering, or backing, should I say, from the southwest to the southeast. Why is that important? Well, as the winds back to the southeast, they're pulling in moisture from the Atlantic. As that moisture continues to build into the northern mid-Atlantic, we're going to see the rain shield continue to develop, enhance, and spread throughout the entire region today. So scattered showers this morning are starting to become more numerous, and eventually what you'll get is a solid shield of rain starting this afternoon and continuing on through tomorrow. Now, I'm expecting this upper level low to lift north, and as it does so, the convergence area that is supporting the high pressure right now is going to shift to the east, and that high pressure is going to leave. So that means our winds are going to shift from the northeast down to the southeast. As a result, we'll lose our cool marine air mass and we'll have a little bit more influence from the tropical Atlantic, which will get our temperatures up into the lower to mid 70s, but it'll just be very wet. At the same time, we have another disturbance that is diving south from the polar jet stream that's going to dig into this trough that's going to be left over as our upper level low pulls north. That disturbance over the northern plains, as it's diving south, is going to pick up more moisture from the tropical from the Caribbean and become enhanced with a tropical disturbance that is developing to the south of Cuba and bring another slug of heavy rain for Thursday. So our forecast is looking like this. Moderate to heavy rain for today through tomorrow. That rain starts to taper off as our first upper low lifts north into eastern Canada. And as a result, on Wednesday, we'll have a bit of a break in the rainfall. Still a few scattered showers around, but overall a dry day for most locations. Wednesday night into Thursday, we get our another low pressure system start to develop via our disturbance diving to the south and our tropical disturbance interacting with that polar disturbance, leading to moderate to heavy rain through much of the day on Thursday. That disturbance lifts north, and then finally we get into a nice break of dry, very cool weather for the end of this week into next weekend, with temperatures only in the 60s for highs. So basically, once this rain exits, we get into a dry, cool pattern, which is rather comfortable for this time of year in fall. Thank you for choosing NYNJPA Weather as your weather source for the Northern Mid-Atlantic. I'm meteorologist Stephen DiMartino. Have an excellent day.